Hey, welcome back to 2DG. We got another beer.
Yep.
What do we got?
Today, we have Even More Jesus from Evil Twin Brewing Company.
I'm really stoked.
Yeah, Even More Jesus is an Imperial Stout. I believe it's at like 11%? No, 12%, excuse me.
Ah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. What this beer is, at least from what I remember, I've had it a couple times, it's more along the Dark Lord level of sweetness to an Imperial Stout. I know a lot of people don't like that. I do, I'm excited.
I do. So, I don't want to be harsh, but
It's fine.
part of the reason I look forward to this is that the Evil Twin, a lot of the stuff I've had, I know they can do some stellar stuff, so I've been kind of like,
Yeah, I will say I'm not a fan of their hoppy beers. The two that I've had being Molotov Light and Molotov Cocktail, I'm not a fan, you know. But the stouts that I've had, we reviewed one already. I Love You With My Stout. It was good. It wasn't up there, especially on the bottle. It said it was like kind of a clone of Even More Jesus, which.
well, I don't know how you, if you saw how this poured, but it comes out, doesn't splash, it just kind of lands.
Yeah, motor oil.
It is motor oil. It's got some viscosity in there, I'm detecting anyway.
Pitch black. At the bottom, you do get maybe a little bit of a ruby red, but yeah.
Boy, you're grasping.
No head. It's 12%. You don't expect it.
It doesn't splash even to make a head. It just
Does
lands.
have nice clean factor though.
Yeah, she's got some legs on her.
Let's give this a smell.
Absolutely. This is why I love stouts. These kind of smells.
I'm actually a little underwhelmed.
Maybe I haven't breathed in the last week, and that's what problem.
Well, that was the problem last time.
Was.
You do get a lot of the generic sweetness from it, and if you've ever had like turbinado sugar at all, that's kind of what you get from this. Brown sugar, a lot of molasses content. Yeah. You do get some dark fruit. I'm also getting like a coffee type flavor, but it's like a chalky
there's almost
coffee.
a bitter.
Yeah. It does smell quite earthy too, and I'm not sure how what the hops are or anything like that, but yeah, definitely.
I'm surprised though that I get a little bit of a stingy, little bit of alcohol maybe.
Yeah, you do.
But it's not nearly what I figured I would get.
I also get some like honey in there, which is
Yeah,
definitely roast as well. But,
there's almost a nail polish remover subtlety. I mean, it's subtle. That's the thing. It's not nearly what I expected for
we
the
are
ABV.
We are drinking this cold as well.
Oh yeah, so as it warms up,
Should get more out of it, but let's give it a taste.
Definitely. It's got a smokiness to it.
Yeah, you do get the smoke. You also definitely get the alcohol. It's weird though because
I don't find the alcohol too bad.
no, it's not bad. Number one, it coats the mouth completely.
Yeah, but
which you do expect, like a syrupy kind of thing.
Oh, I don't think it's that bad though, sir.
No, it's
thickness
not.
wise,
Yeah.
it's a thinner than I expected.
You do get a ton of the roasted malt in there. You do get the sweetness, but you also get like a real deep caramel, but verging on soy sauce, and it's almost a bit like salty, but it's not salt and it's not salty per se.
No,
but that's the soy sauce characteristic in this. Now, the reason you were talking about the viscosity and the thickness and all that stuff, they boil this for 5 hours.
There you go.
Which is how you get up to 12%. Anyway.
Yeah, but it's not nearly as thick as I'd expected. When you talk about Dark Lord sweetness and you get that thickness, or a lot of the stone beers have a real thick, sugary texture to them, and this one a lot thinner than I expected.
Matthew Um,
I don't drink even more Jesus because it's cool.
You do get a lot of deep cherry notes in there as well. Some nice dark cherry, middle to front. Solid beer
The
though.
roast on it's amazing though.
Yeah, I will say that it has been a while since I've had this beer, and it is definitely better on tap, which is generally the case anyway. But
I could see that.
Yeah.
And I could see warm.
Yeah, I was
up
gonna
a
say,
little.
yeah, we're definitely need it to be warmer. But all right, let's.
I don't know if this is gonna live till we get warm.
No, well, we do have more. Let's move on to our ratings. Rate beer for the style gives this one, or Imperial Stout. Sorry.
Just Imperial.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gives this one a 98 for style, and overall they bump it up to 100. How that works, who knows? But
Because it's good.
well,
I'd tend to agree with that, but we don't really work in increments
don't go
quite that fine.
Yeah.
So
I don't have the palate for that.
I'm gonna give it a 10. Yep. I'm gonna give it a 10 because I could see the 9.8. It's just a little more that it could use, but that's my preference. So execution-wise, I'll go with 10.
It is, like you pointed out, a lot more thin than I thought it was going to be, and the sweetness isn't there like I remember. But overall, the balance is pretty good. I do wish the alcohol wasn't necessarily as prevalent, because I've had beers that have more alcohol that you don't know that it's there. Yeah, I'll go 10. It's solid, it's well balanced, it's extremely complex. Solid.
I have to admit, I don't really notice the alcohol in this. It really blends well with the other flavors for me. I think it lifts the other flavors. So I'm stoked about that. So. All right, so overall, I go 10. I mean, this is my first experience with even more Jesus. It's not my first Evil Twin or whatever, but, you know, this one I'd go back for. If I see this on the shelf, I'm going to grab it.
Absolutely.
Hey, Hop Pound, this isn't the beer for you.
Yeah.
It's not real hoppy, buddy. So, yeah, I'll give it a 10 because I'll grab this again. Definitely.
I say, if you watched a couple episodes ago, we talked about the beer store in Louisville that we went to, and this is the first one that I picked up. I immediately saw it on the shelf and was like, I need to have this. Don't get it in Indiana, which is weird because, well, at least in our portion of Indiana, which is weird because I get a ton of other Evil Twin, and a lot of it's the hoppy stuff, and I haven't had good experiences. So
I really enjoyed Louisville.
yeah, it was.
I'm sorry. You stuff great, don't you?
Yeah, you're good though. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 10 though for overall. Sure. Yeah,
really stoked about it. Enjoy it.
Yeah, a little less than I remember, but
still
that's
good,
just because when you have it the first time, there's that nostalgic factor as well.
Like I said, from the very beginning, it smells great.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, that almost sugary, deep, fruity, dark fruit, almost licoricey smell.
As I said, licorice.
You just don't taste that though. It's like you smell it like crazy.
You don't get any cherry in this?
A little bit.
It's just so deep in there.
As much as this smells of it, though, I expected to taste that more.
Yeah. Which I will say that's what...
but it's still solid.
Yeah, if you haven't watched our review of I Love You With My Stout, go check it out. But I do get a lot more of the dark cherry in that one. I do remember that one being a very fruit, dark beer stout.
He smells it.
Yeah, he does. He wants some.
So, hey, anyway, let us know what you think if you've had even more Jesus or one of the variants. I'd really like to know the bourbon barrel.
I almost don't know if the bourbon barrel would work.
I think it would.
That well with this, but hey, who knows?
Just execution. It all depends. So, hey, leave us a comment.
Smash
the like button.
He was louder.
Yeah, you got to put the emphasis.
Yeah,
give
leave
us a
comment.
rating.
Yeah, we'll talk to you. To our subscribers that we have already, thanks for helping us grow. We appreciate it.
Hey, thanks a lot.
2DG.
See ya.